sit with your feet shoulder width apart. Just want to take a moment to tune into your breathing. So let's do 3 rounds of box breathing. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. To the left, look as far behind you as you can. And then just a little farther. And then forward, looking at the floor.
Perfect petulance.
Rancid ramifications.
Rancid ramifications.
All right, touch the vowels there. Imperfect petulance, rancid ramifications.
Imperfect petulance, rancid ramifications.
Petulance.
Petulance.
Imperfect petulance, rancid ramifications. Touch the consonants.
Imperfect, I forgot the word.
Petulance.
Petulance, rancid ramifications.
Good, okay. So I want you to just read through it one time. I don't even have it in front of me. I don't have it open, anything. I'm gonna just completely focus on you. I'm going to pin your video. Okay. All right. So as you're reading it, I just want you to really just get in tune with the language, which you're very good at. All right. So the first time, don't worry so much about emoting this first time through. Just get in touch with the language, feel out the meter, fill out the rhythms, fill out those consonants and vowels and the sounds, the beautiful, beautiful sounds. I mean, the word banished, terrible meaning, but beautiful word, banished, right? So, all right, let's hear you read through it one time.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here in heaven and may look at her. But Romeo may not profess to angle me with that word, banished.
Okay, beautiful. I actually I'm getting a little emotional. It's so effective. It's such a beautiful speech. You just know what he's feeling. So what is it that you think he's feeling right now?
Well, it's almost like he had everything, and then like within a day, with him trying to make everything else, like he's almost feeling like I should have just taken what I had, because he was trying to he was like, Tibble, I don't want to fight you anymore. Like he was just trying to fix everything, and with that, it ruined everything completely.
Yeah, all of his efforts failed, and he thought that his life was about to get so amazing, right? He fell in love, he got married to the love of his life, and then everything just falls apart. So let's do it again, touching the consonants this time. I love what happens with your voice when you start touching the vowels, but I want to see what happens with this particular speech, because I'm wondering if the emotional state he's in would cause him to be more like biting the words, which would, if you really grab onto those consonants, will help you find that. Like right now I'm doing it, I'm biting the words that I'm saying, and it's helping me to create like this sort of anger, stress kind of feeling. All right, so let's try it again, touching your consonants this time.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives.
All right, so I want you to add some outrage here. So this is a really interesting monologue, because there's so many emotions going on. He's got love, he's got outrage, he's got grief, he's got fear, like all this stuff happening. And so finding all of those colors in this speech could be really fun. It's a real challenge, and I think you're up for it. So let's try it again. And I want you to take a moment I want you to just sort of conjure up that loneliness, that isolation, be here and there and everywhere, and it's almost like it's just sort of pouring out of him like a tsunami. Okay,
like when I first read it, I viewed it as him really upset, and then when he starts to talk about Juliet, he kind of falls into a trance.
It's a softer place, yeah. So where we can go with that is that when you touch the vowels, there's a softer, more romantic feel to it. And then when you hit the consonants, that's when that sort of anger and venom comes out. So you can play with, shifting back and forth with your consonants. All right, let's see that. I'm excited. Okay.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here in heaven and may look on her. But Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lives in a carrion fly than Romeo. They may seize on the white wonder of dear Juliet's hand, and steal immortal blessing from her lips, who even in pure and vestal modesty still blush as thinking their own kisses sin. But Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Hadst thou no poison mixed, no sharp ground knife, no sudden mean of death, though ne'er so mean, but banished to kill me? Banished. O friar, the damned did use that word in hell. Howlings attend it. How hast thou the heart, being a divine, a ghostly confessor, a sin absolver and my friend professed, to mangle me with that word? Banished.
Ah, how did that feel?
That felt good.
Yes. Tears, actual tears.